Kelstrom! What the hell are you doing? Get back to the wounded! That's an order!
Martinez is treating the wound, Commander. He's stopping the bleeding well.
They mocked the female medic. Then she became their only hope. Combat Medic Eleanor Kelstrom studied the terrain ahead of SEAL Team Alpha's insertion point through her binoculars at 05:30 Thursday morning, her Swedish father's training screaming warnings that none of her teammates would understand. In 4 hours, when Commander Rock's dismissal of her tactical concerns proved catastrophically wrong, everyone would learn why a medic carried shooting skills that exceeded their designated sniper. Eleanor, 26, appears to be a dedicated combat medic whose medical expertise and quiet demeanor conceal marksmanship capabilities inherited from her father, Lars Kelstrom, a legendary Swedish military sniper. Her dual heritage, American military medicine and Swedish precision shooting, creates unique tactical awareness that conventional military roles can't fully utilize. What happened during Operation Sandstorm would expose how military hierarchy can ignore critical intelligence when it comes from unexpected sources, and how one medic's defiance of orders would save lives while revolutionizing how the military views specialized roles and hidden expertise. Forward Operating Base Phoenix in Afghanistan's Helmand Province, a joint special operations facility where SEAL teams coordinate with Army medical support for missions requiring both combat effectiveness and battlefield medical capability. The base operates under extreme pressure, conducting operations in hostile territory where tactical precision and medical readiness determine mission success. The military environment prioritizes rigid role assignments. Medics provide medical support, snipers handle precision shooting, and mission commanders make tactical decisions based on established expertise hierarchies. Cross-training exists, but rarely influences operational planning when personnel are categorized by primary specialties. Recent intelligence indicates increased Taliban sniper activity in the area, making precision counter-sniper capabilities essential for mission success. However, SEAL teams typically rely on designated marksmen whose availability and positioning may not always align with tactical requirements during dynamic operations. This setting represents the challenge of modern military operations, where specialized roles may limit recognition of personnel whose capabilities exceed their assigned functions, potentially compromising mission effectiveness when hidden expertise could provide critical advantages. Eleanor grew up on military bases where her American Army medic mother met Swedish military exchange officer Lars Kelstrom, a renowned sniper whose precision shooting records remained classified. Lars taught Eleanor marksmanship from age 12, combining Swedish military precision techniques with mathematical ballistic calculations that created shooting capabilities exceeding conventional training. Her childhood balanced medical training from her mother with precision shooting instruction from her father, developing dual expertise that neither parent's military role alone could provide. Lars's sudden death in a training accident when Eleanor was 16 intensified her commitment to honoring both parents' military traditions. Eleanor enlisted as combat medic to honor her mother's medical service while secretly maintaining her father's precision shooting skills through private training that military records don't reflect. Her medical expertise is well documented and respected, but her marksmanship capabilities remain hidden because military role assignments don't accommodate dual specializations that cross traditional boundaries. She serves with SEAL Team Alpha as their primary medic, providing exceptional medical care while observing tactical situations with sniper-trained awareness that her teammates don't recognize or utilize. Her unique perspective often identifies vulnerabilities that pure combat specialists miss. Despite her medical focus, Eleanor possesses precision shooting capabilities that match or exceed designated military snipers. Through Swedish techniques, combining mathematical precision with instinctive marksmanship that her father's training developed. Her greatest strength is tactical awareness that combines medical battlefield assessment with sniper situational analysis, providing comprehensive understanding of operational environments that neither specialty alone could achieve. Eleanor can transition between medical care and precision shooting seamlessly, though military hierarchy prevents recognition of capabilities beyond her assigned medic role. Her Swedish heritage provides shooting techniques that American military training doesn't include in standard curricula. Eleanor must navigate military operations where her tactical insights are dismissed because they come from a medic rather than designated combat specialists, despite her superior situational awareness, combining medical and precision shooting expertise that could prevent mission failures. The primary obstacle is military hierarchy that restricts tactical input to personnel whose assigned roles match their contributions, preventing Eleanor from sharing sniper-level threat assessments that could save lives during operations where her medical role provides legitimate but undervalued battlefield perspective. The stakes involve both immediate mission success and long-term military effectiveness. Eleanor's suppressed expertise could prevent casualties and improve operational outcomes, but challenging role boundaries, risks, career consequences, and team cohesion that depends on established command structures. This conflict represents broader military challenges, where specialized personnel may possess cross-functional capabilities that rigid role assignments prevent from contributing to mission success, potentially compromising operational effectiveness, when diverse expertise could provide critical advantages. Operation Sandstorm began with mission briefing that immediately triggered Eleanor's tactical concerns as Commander Rock outlined infiltration routes through terrain that her sniper training recognized as providing ideal enemy overwatch positions for ambush operations. Primary insertion point offers excellent cover for our approach, Rock explained while indicating valley routes that Eleanor's Swedish marksmanship training identified as classic sniper kill zones, with commanding elevation positions that Taliban forces regularly utilized for convoy interdiction. Her medical role legitimized her presence at tactical briefings, but her insights about enemy positioning and terrain advantages fell outside expected medic contributions to mission planning discussions that prioritized combat specialist input over medical personnel observations. Commander, the high ground overlooking insertion routes provides optimal positioning for enemy marksmen, Eleanor offered during briefing, but her tactical assessment was politely dismissed as medical concern about potential casualty evacuation challenges rather than legitimate combat intelligence about sniper threats. The dismissal represented systemic military tendency to compartmentalize expertise according to assigned roles, preventing cross-functional insights that could improve mission planning through diverse tactical perspectives that specialized training provided, but organizational structure couldn't accommodate or utilize effectively. Eleanor faced choosing between pressing tactical concerns that exceeded her designated role or accepting mission plans that her hidden expertise recognized as dangerously flawed despite command confidence in conventional tactical assessment. Eleanor prepared for Operation Sandstorm with dual focus on medical responsibilities and tactical awareness that her Swedish sniper training provided, but couldn't officially contribute to mission planning, dominated by designated combat specialists who lacked her precision shooting perspective. Her medical preparation included standard battlefield care equipment, while secretly reviewing terrain analysis and potential sniper positions that her father's training enabled her to identify through Swedish military techniques emphasizing environmental tactical assessment and precision shooting fieldcraft. Most critically, Eleanor prepared contingency plans for scenarios where her tactical warnings proved accurate and hidden marksmanship. Capabilities might become necessary for mission success despite violating role boundaries that military hierarchy strictly maintained through specialized assignment protocols. Her equipment selection balanced medical requirements with personal weapons that could provide precision shooting capability. If mission dynamics required capabilities beyond her assigned medic role, though accessing appropriate firearms would require improvisation during combat conditions. Eleanor also prepared psychological strategies for managing conflict between duty to medical responsibilities and potential necessity for utilizing sniper skills that could save lives, but would violate chain of command expectations about medic limitations during tactical operations requiring specialized combat capabilities. Her research into team weapons inventory and deployment positions provided knowledge about resources that might become available if tactical situations required precision shooting intervention, despite her official exclusion from sniper role assignments that operation planning reflected. Operation Sandstorm's initial phase proceeded according to Commander Rock's tactical plan, while Eleanor maintained her assigned medical support role despite growing concern about terrain that her Swedish training recognized as increasingly dangerous for convoy operations through predictable routes. SEAL Team Alpha moved through insertion points that provided textbook sniper positioning for enemy forces. But Eleanor's attempts to communicate tactical concerns were redirected toward medical preparation and casualty care planning that reflected her official role limitations rather than tactical contributions. Kelstrom focused on medical readiness. Tactical assessment is covered by designated personnel. Rock redirected when Eleanor attempted additional warnings about elevation positions that offered commanding fields of fire over planned convoy routes through vulnerable terrain configurations. Her medical duties kept her positioned to observe team movement and terrain characteristics, while monitoring radio communications that provided battlefield awareness, exceeding typical medic requirements, but reflecting her sniper-trained situational assessment capabilities that command structure couldn't utilize. Eleanor noticed increased enemy radio chatter and movement patterns that suggested preparation for ambush operations, targeting the convoy routes that her earlier warnings had identified as dangerous. But her medical role prevented direct tactical intervention despite her superior understanding of developing threat patterns. Eleanor's tactical concerns materialized when Taliban sniper fire erupted from exactly the high ground position she had identified during mission briefing, immediately wounding 2 SEAL team members, while confirming her assessment that command had dismissed as medical overcaution rather than legitimate tactical intelligence. Sniper fire from Ridgeline, Staff Sergeant Martinez called out, his voice carrying shock that Eleanor had predicted but couldn't prevent through official channels that restricted her input to medical rather than tactical contributions. Her immediate medical response to wounded teammates proved her primary value, while her tactical accuracy remained unrecognized by command personnel focused on combat response rather than prevention strategies. The ambush escalated when designated Team Sniper Petty Officer Williams sustained critical injuries that eliminated primary counter-sniper capability just when precision shooting became essential for suppressing enemy marksmen threatening the entire convoy operation. "Williams is down. We need counter-sniper support immediately," Rock radioed, while Eleanor provided medical care that kept Williams alive but couldn't restore his tactical effectiveness for continued operations requiring precision shooting capabilities that the team no longer possessed through conventional personnel assignments. Her tactical awareness identified enemy positions that surviving team members couldn't address without specialized marksmanship training that their combat roles hadn't provided comprehensively. Commander Rock's crisis deepened when enemy sniper fire intensified from multiple positions that Eleanor's earlier terrain analysis had identified as optimal for coordinated ambush operations, creating tactical situation requiring precision counterfire that exceeded remaining team capabilities after Williams's incapacitation. "We need immediate extraction or counter-sniper support," Rock transmitted, while Eleanor's medical duties positioned her near abandoned Barrett, 50 cal rifle that Williams could no longer operate effectively. Her hidden Swedish marksmanship training recognized this as moment when violating role boundaries might become necessary for team survival. But challenging command authority during combat operations carried severe consequences regardless of tactical necessity or life-saving potential. The ambush created immediate tactical crisis as SEAL Team Alpha faced coordinated sniper fire from positions that Eleanor had predicted but couldn't prevent through medical role limitations that restricted her tactical contributions to official mission planning dominated by combat specialists. Radio communications revealed broader operational implications as multiple units faced similar ambush tactics, indicating Taliban forces had developed systematic strategies for exploiting American predictable route selection and tactical approaches that Eleanor's training had recognized, but military hierarchy couldn't accommodate. All units' enemy sniper activity higher than intelligence predicted, headquarters transmitted, while Eleanor's tactical awareness provided understanding of coordinated enemy operations that her medical role prevented from contributing to broader tactical assessment and response coordination. Casualty reports from other teams confirmed Eleanor's pre-mission concerns about enemy preparation and positioning, validating her tactical analysis while demonstrating costs of dismissing non-traditional tactical intelligence from personnel whose specialized training exceeded their assigned role limitations. The convergence of multiple team casualties and tactical surprise created operational crisis, requiring immediate adaptation and unconventional responses that rigid role assignments might prevent from emerging through traditional command structures focused on specialized rather than cross-functional capabilities. Facing validation of her dismissed tactical warnings while providing medical care to wounded teammates tested Eleanor's commitment to role boundaries versus life-saving intervention that her hidden capabilities could provide despite violating military hierarchy and chain of command expectations. The ambush forced Eleanor to confront the fundamental tension between assigned medical responsibilities and tactical capabilities that could save lives when conventional military specializations failed to provide adequate response to crisis situations requiring diverse expertise and flexible role adaptation. Her response to combat crisis revealed character developed through dual heritage training that emphasized both medical care and tactical precision, creating unique capabilities that military structure couldn't accommodate, but battlefield necessity might require for mission success and personnel survival. Eleanor's tactical assessment accuracy contrasted sharply with command failures that had dismissed her insights, proving that expertise could exist outside assigned roles when personnel possessed training that exceeded conventional military specialization boundaries through diverse background and family heritage. Her growing confidence in tactical capabilities, balanced against respect for military hierarchy, created internal conflict between following orders that limited her contributions and utilizing skills that could save lives when designated specialists couldn't provide adequate tactical response to crisis situations. As casualties mounted and tactical situation deteriorated beyond conventional team capabilities, Eleanor's position near Williams's abandoned precision rifle created decision point where her hidden marksmanship skills might become essential for team survival, despite violating every military protocol about role boundaries. Command communications indicated no immediate backup or extraction possibilities, leaving SEAL Team Alpha dependent on internal resources that conventional role assignments couldn't provide after Williams's incapacitation eliminated designated counter-sniper capabilities essential for suppressing enemy fire. Eleanor's tactical awareness identified enemy sniper positions and firing patterns that surviving team members couldn't address through their specialized training, creating a situation where her Swedish marksmanship capabilities represented the only viable solution for tactical crisis that official personnel assignments couldn't resolve. The convergence of enemy tactical advantage team casualties and conventional capability limitations created perfect storm where Eleanor's choice between following orders and saving lives would determine mission outcome and team survival through decision that could transform military understanding of role flexibility versus specialized assignments. Her access to precision rifle and tactical knowledge of enemy positions created opportunity for intervention that violated military hierarchy but might represent only solution for tactical crisis requiring capabilities that designated personnel could no longer provide effectively. The Taliban ambush reached its deadliest phase when enemy snipers eliminated SEAL Team Alpha's remaining tactical mobility, while Commander Rock's radio calls for support met with devastating response negative on immediate extraction. All aviation assets engaged, hold position, and suppress enemy fire until backup available. With designated sniper Williams critically wounded and no other team members possessing precision marksmanship training necessary for counter-sniper operations, Eleanor watched her teammates pinned down by enemy fire that her earlier warnings had predicted, but failed to prevent through official channels. "We're taking casualties and can't establish fire superiority," Rock transmitted, while Eleanor provided medical care that kept wounded personnel stable but couldn't address tactical crisis requiring precision shooting capabilities that team no longer possessed through conventional assignments. Staff Sergeant Martinez attempted counterfire with standard weapons, but lacked specialized training for engaging enemy snipers at ranges requiring mathematical precision and environmental calculation that Eleanor's Swedish heritage had provided through her father's instruction that military records didn't reflect. Eleanor's position near Williams' abandoned Barrett .50 caliber rifle created impossible choice maintain medical role boundaries that prevented her from accessing precision weapons or violate every military protocol about specialized assignments to engage enemy positions that conventional team capabilities couldn't address effectively. The tactical crisis had reached point where following orders meant accepting preventable casualties while challenging role boundaries could save lives, but would constitute insubordination during combat operations with career-ending consequences regardless of tactical necessity or mission outcomes. Standing beside Williams's abandoned precision rifle, while her teammates faced elimination from enemy fire that her hidden capabilities could suppress, Eleanor confronted the fundamental choice between military protocol and life-saving intervention that violated every assumption about medic limitations. The safe choice was maintaining medical role boundaries, continue providing care to wounded personnel, while accepting that tactical situation exceeded team capabilities, trusting that command would eventually provide appropriate counter-sniper support through official channels and designated specialists. But Eleanor's tactical awareness identified enemy positions and firing patterns that surviving team members couldn't address, while her Swedish marksmanship training provided precision capabilities that represented the only viable solution for crisis that conventional military assignments couldn't resolve. If I maintain my medical role, more teammates will die from enemy fire that I could suppress, Eleanor calculated while enemy rounds continued impacting near their position. But if I violate role boundaries, I face court-martial regardless of lives saved or mission success achieved. Her decision crystallized around deeper truth military hierarchy that dismissed her tactical warnings had created crisis, requiring exactly the capabilities that role boundaries prevented her from contributing when designated specialists couldn't provide adequate response to tactical necessity. The ultimate stakes transcended her personal career, whether rigid military specializations would prevent life-saving intervention when conventional assignments failed, or whether battlefield necessity could justify violating protocols that prioritized organizational structure over tactical effectiveness and personnel survival. Eleanor's choice would determine not just immediate mission outcome, but broader military understanding of role flexibility versus specialized limitations when crisis situations required capabilities existing outside traditional assignments, but essential for tactical success. Eleanor made the choice that would define modern military understanding of role boundaries versus battlefield necessity. Abandoned medical position to engage enemy snipers with capabilities that violated military protocol but could save lives when conventional assignments failed. Martinez, take over medical care. I'm engaging enemy positions, Eleanor announced while moving toward Williams' rifle, despite knowing that her decision constituted direct violation of orders and role boundaries that could end her military career. Her transformation from obedient medic to tactical operator represented fundamental challenge to military hierarchy that compartmentalized expertise according to assigned specializations rather than battlefield capabilities that personnel actually possessed through diverse training and heritage. Commander Rock's protest came immediately. Kelstrom returned to medical duties. You're not authorized for sniper operations. But Eleanor's tactical awareness and precision capabilities represented the only solution for crisis that official personnel assignments couldn't address effectively. Her decision to prioritize tactical necessity over military protocol created paradigm shift from role-based limitations to capability-based intervention when crisis required expertise existing outside conventional boundaries, but essential for mission success and personnel survival. Eleanor's choice transformed military understanding of specialized assignments versus battlefield effectiveness, proving that rigid roles might prevent optimal tactical response when diverse capabilities could provide critical advantages. Eleanor's transition from medic to precision marksman required immediate adaptation to Barrett .50 caliber rifle that exceeded her usual training weapons, but whose ballistic principles aligned with Swedish marksmanship techniques her father had taught through mathematical precision and environmental calculation methods. Her tactical assessment identified 3 enemy sniper positions at ranges between 800 to 1,200 meters, requiring precision shooting under combat stress that combined her medical battlefield awareness with Swedish precision techniques that American military training didn't typically integrate into standard curricula. Enemy positions confirmed ridgeline north rocky outcrop, east building ruins southeast. Eleanor called to Commander Rock while adjusting Barrett's scope according to environmental conditions that her father's training enabled her to calculate rapidly under pressure. Commander Rock faced impossible decision: allow his medic to engage in unauthorized sniper operations that violated every protocol or accept continued casualties from enemy fire that conventional team capabilities couldn't suppress effectively through available personnel and weapons. Eleanor's preparation demonstrated capabilities that military records didn't reflect, but battlefield necessity, required environmental analysis, mathematical ballistic calculation, and precision shooting techniques that exceeded designated sniper training through Swedish military heritage that her assigned role couldn't officially acknowledge or utilize. The moment before Eleanor's first precision shot created electric tension as SEAL Team Alpha faced elimination from enemy fire while their medic prepared to engage targets at ranges requiring capabilities that her official role neither authorized nor recognized through conventional military assignments. "Kelstrom, if you miss, we're all dead," Rock stated while providing tactical cover that enabled Eleanor's precision shooting despite his official opposition to her violation of role boundaries that could result in court-martial charges regardless of mission outcome. Enemy sniper fire continued impacting around their position while Eleanor calculated environmental variables using Swedish techniques that combined mathematical precision with instinctive marksmanship that American military training rarely integrated into conventional sniper instruction programs. First target, 8 to 7 meters wind, northeast, 12 mph elevation angle, 15 degrees. Eleanor announced while applying ballistic calculations that her father's training had provided through techniques exceeding standard American military precision shooting instruction. The tactical situation had reached a critical point where Eleanor's precision shooting would either validate her tactical warnings and hidden capabilities or confirm command assumptions about medic limitations, while potentially costing team lives through inadequate response to enemy threats requiring specialized counter-sniper intervention. Eleanor's first precision shot with the Barrett 50 cal validated both her tactical assessment and Swedish marksmanship training, as her bullet eliminated the primary enemy sniper at 847 meters through mathematical precision that exceeded conventional American military shooting instruction. Target neutralized, Eleanor reported, while immediately transitioning to second enemy position that her tactical analysis had identified as secondary threat requiring rapid engagement before enemy forces could adjust positions or increase suppressive fire against SEAL team location. Commander Rock watched in amazement as his medic demonstrated precision capabilities that exceeded designated sniper training through techniques that military records didn't reflect, but battlefield effectiveness clearly validated through results that conventional team assignments couldn't achieve. "How the hell did she make that shot?" Martinez asked, while continuing medical care that Eleanor had transferred to him during her tactical transition from medic role to precision shooting that violated military protocol but provided essential counter-sniper capabilities. Eleanor's success created immediate credibility for her tactical warnings and hidden marksmanship training, while challenging every assumption about role boundaries and specialized assignments that limited military effectiveness through rigid organizational structures. Eleanor's tactical success created immediate complications as enemy forces adjusted their positions in response to precision counterfire that exceeded their expectations for American response capabilities. While Commander Rock faced explaining medic sniper operations to headquarters that would question protocol violations. Second target repositioning behind improved cover, Eleanor observed, while adapting Swedish marksmanship techniques to dynamic tactical situation that required environmental recalculation and precision adjustment under combat pressure that conventional training rarely simulated effectively. Her medical background provided unique tactical perspective, combining battlefield injury assessment with precision shooting requirements, enabling her to predict enemy movement patterns based on wound effects and tactical psychology that pure combat specialists might miss. Enemy forces demonstrating enhanced tactical discipline, Eleanor reported, while engaging secondary positions that required mathematical precision exceeding standard military training through Swedish techniques emphasizing environmental calculation and ballistic mathematics over conventional estimation methods. The tactical situation evolved rapidly as Eleanor's precision shooting proved more effective than anticipated, eliminating enemy threats while creating tactical advantage that conventional team capabilities couldn't achieve through designated personnel assignments that lacked her comprehensive training background. The climactic engagement occurred when Eleanor faced multiple enemy snipers simultaneously while protecting wounded teammates who depended on her dual capabilities as both medic and precision marksman that military assignments couldn't officially acknowledge, but battlefield necessity absolutely required. Multiple enemy positions engaging simultaneously, Eleanor announced, while transitioning between precision targets at varying ranges that required rapid environmental calculation and mathematical precision under combat stress that tested both Swedish marksmanship training and American military medical discipline. Her unique combination of medical tactical awareness and precision shooting capabilities provided tactical advantages that neither specialty alone could achieve, understanding enemy psychology through medical training while applying Swedish precision techniques that exceeded American military conventional instruction. target sequence immediate threats first, then supporting positions. Eleanor communicated her tactical priority assessment while engaging enemy snipers with mathematical precision that eliminated threats systematically rather than randomly through calculated effectiveness rather than intuitive response. Commander Rock realized he was witnessing something unprecedented. Medic, whose hidden capabilities exceeded designated specialists, while maintaining medical expertise that kept wounded personnel stable during tactical crises requiring both precision shooting and medical care simultaneously. Eleanor's performance challenged fundamental military assumptions about role specialization versus comprehensive capability, proving that personnel could exceed assigned limitations when diverse training provided tactical advantages that conventional assignments couldn't recognize or utilize effectively. Eleanor's systematic elimination of enemy sniper positions created complete tactical transformation as SEAL Team Alpha gained fire superiority through precision capabilities that medic role assignments couldn't officially provide, but Swedish marksmanship training had made possible through comprehensive expertise. Her tactical success validated every warning that command had dismissed while demonstrating capabilities that exceeded designated sniper training through mathematical precision and environmental analysis that Swedish military techniques emphasized over conventional American approaches to marksmanship instruction. All enemy positions neutralized, Eleanor reported while transitioning back to medical duties that remained her primary assignment despite tactical intervention that had saved team lives through capabilities that military hierarchy couldn't accommodate within role boundaries. Commander Rock faced complete reversal of his assumptions about medic limitations and tactical contributions, recognizing that Eleanor's dual expertise could revolutionize military effectiveness if role boundaries could accommodate diverse capabilities rather than restricting personnel to single specializations. The breakthrough extended beyond immediate tactical success. Eleanor's performance created precedent for recognizing hidden capabilities and integrating diverse expertise that traditional assignments might overlook or suppress through organizational limitations that reduced rather than enhanced operational effectiveness. Eleanor's tactical intervention saved SEAL Team Alpha while creating immediate questions about military role boundaries and hidden capabilities that personnel might possess beyond their assigned specializations through diverse training and heritage that official records couldn't reflect. Commander Rock faced explaining medic sniper operations to headquarters while acknowledging that Eleanor's tactical warnings and precision intervention had prevented mission failure and casualties through capabilities that conventional assignments couldn't provide. Most importantly, Eleanor proved that military effectiveness improved when personnel could contribute diverse expertise rather than being limited to single role boundaries that might prevent optimal tactical response during crisis situations requiring comprehensive capabilities. Eleanor's tactical success created immediate policy discussions about military role flexibility and hidden capabilities, as SEAL Command investigated how medic precision shooting had exceeded designated sniper effectiveness through Swedish marksmanship techniques that conventional training didn't include in standard curricula. Colonel Rain, who had served with Eleanor's father during joint operations, recognized her tactical capabilities and intervened to prevent disciplinary action for role boundary violations, instead advocating for institutional changes that could accommodate diverse expertise within military specializations. Commander Rock's after-action report credited Eleanor with mission success, while requesting formal evaluation of dual-role designations that could utilize personnel capabilities beyond single specializations through comprehensive assessment rather than restrictive assignment protocols. The incident triggered military leadership discussions about identifying and utilizing hidden capabilities that personnel might possess through diverse backgrounds, heritage, or training that official records couldn't reflect. But battlefield effectiveness clearly demonstrated through tactical success and life-saving intervention. 2 years later, Eleanor's case influenced military personnel policies throughout special operations, as dual-role designations became available for personnel demonstrating capabilities exceeding single specializations through comprehensive evaluation and tactical assessment, rather than restrictive assignment limitations. Military training programs incorporated lessons from Eleanor's success teaching commanders about identifying hidden capabilities and integrating diverse expertise that traditional role boundaries might overlook or suppress through organizational limitations that reduced operational effectiveness. The dual specialist program expanded beyond special operations as military leadership recognized that personnel often possessed capabilities exceeding assigned roles through heritage personal training or diverse background that conventional assignments couldn't accommodate, but tactical situations might require. International military cooperation improved as Swedish precision shooting techniques became integrated into American sniper training, acknowledging that diverse international approaches could enhance rather than replace conventional military instruction through comprehensive capability development. Eleanor's success established precedent for challenging role boundaries when battlefield necessity required capabilities existing outside assigned specializations, proving that military effectiveness improved through flexible personnel utilization rather than rigid organizational structure. Eleanor evolved from restricted medic to recognized dual specialist whose precision capabilities complemented rather than replaced medical expertise, creating comprehensive tactical value that single-role assignments couldn't provide through diverse training integration and heritage acknowledgement. Her success proved that challenging military protocol could enhance rather than undermine organizational effectiveness when personnel possessed capabilities exceeding assigned limitations through legitimate training and tactical necessity that role boundaries inappropriately restricted. Medical training enhanced my tactical awareness, while precision shooting improved my battlefield assessment capabilities. Eleanor often explains to dual-role trainees, comprehensive expertise creates synergistic advantages that single specializations cannot achieve independently through collaborative rather than restrictive approaches. Eleanor's story proves that rigid organizational roles can limit rather than enhance effectiveness when personnel possess diverse capabilities that systems fail to recognize or utilize. True military excellence emerges when institutions adapt to accommodate comprehensive expertise rather than restricting personnel to artificial boundaries that reduce operational potential. Epilogue. Today, Staff Sergeant Eleanor Kelstrom serves as the first officially designated medic marksman in SEAL Team Alpha, where her dual capabilities have created new tactical possibilities that single-role assignments couldn't provide. Her precision shooting has saved countless lives during medical evacuations, while her medical expertise has enhanced sniper team effectiveness through comprehensive battlefield assessment that neither specialty alone could achieve. The Barrett, 50 cal she first used during Operation Sandstorm, now bears her name and tactical innovations that combine Swedish precision techniques with American military medical expertise. Colonel Rain's advocacy transformed her initial insubordination into institutional revolution, creating dual-role programs that recognize personnel capabilities beyond conventional assignments through comprehensive evaluation rather than restrictive categorization. The terrain where she was first dismissed as an overcautious medic now serves as training ground for dual specialists, learning to integrate diverse expertise rather than limiting themselves to single specializations. Eleanor's legacy proves that military effectiveness improves when institutions recognize and utilize comprehensive capabilities that personnel possess through heritage-diverse training and tactical necessity. That rigid role boundaries should accommodate rather than restrict, demonstrating that the most effective warriors are often those whose expertise transcends conventional military categorization through authentic capability rather than assigned limitation.